What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It has been a minute since I put out a video. I do apologize for that. So much has gone on in over a month, but I am back, not full throttle, but I am back with some content, and I had to cover this because, again, Darth Maul is a character that I truly love. But guys, what if we're about to witness one of the most insane matchups in Star Wars history in animation? Yeah, I'm talking about Darth Maul, Crimson Dawn boss, Sith survivor, and straight up Chaos Engine, possibly going head to head with Darth Vader in the upcoming Shadow Lord series dropping next year. Now, before we do get carried away, let's be clear, this is still speculation. Now, what came after out of San Diego Comic-Con this year, there are some panel whispers, concept art, and some very pointed teases from Lucasfilm. The idea of a Maul versus Vader confrontation has had everybody just wondering, is this true? And honestly, there's just enough room in the timeline to actually make this happen. So let's talk about how this duel could go down, and more importantly, how could Maul even survive it? Let's break it down. First off, let's talk about timeline. We know Maul is alive, obviously, in this window time, especially after Solo Star Wars story. He's running Crimson Dawn and quietly rebuilding power in the criminal underworld, which puts him around 10 BBY, maybe even later. Vader, we know that he's still very active, fully transformed, and out hunting Jedi and descendants from the Empire. Now, there's a solid chunk of time, nearly a decade, where both of them are alive, active, and working in shadows, and their goals don't exactly align. So, Shadow Lord could explore the one thing canon hasn't given us yet, a face-off between two former Sith apprentices, both abandoned by Sidious, both fueled by rage, and both deadly. Now, let's be real. Vader is a beast. He's a monster. He's a tank. Straight up brutal. But Maul, he's crafty. He survived being basically behalved. He built a criminal empire out, and he outmaneuvered the Jedi, the Sith, and the Mandalorian. Dude is built different if we're gonna talk about when it comes to staying alive. So how does he even survive a Vader encounter? Well, he stages the entire encounter as a distraction, sends a clone, an illusion, or a decoy, uses a Sith holocron magic to trick even Vader. This guy's whole brand is deception, so don't expect a head-to-head brawl to end with him just lying in the dirt. If anything, he lets Vader think he's dead and disappears back into the shadows. But there's also another twist. What if the duel isn't even real? There's been a growing trend in Star Wars using Force visions, temples, and the world between worlds as storytelling tools. We've seen it in Rebels, The Rise of Skywalker, and Ahsoka. So this fight could be a Force-fueled vision Maul experiences, a dark side test Vader goes through, or even a glimpse into an alternate future. It wouldn't change canon or break it, but it would let us experience the what if, and that's sometimes more powerful than the real actual thing. Now, let's say it does go down. No visions, no fakes, just Maul and Vader. Sabers lit. What if it ends in a draw? Vader could wound Maul, Maul could escape. Not every fight in Star Wars ends with someone dying. Sometimes survival is the victory. Maybe Maul pushes Vader to his limits, not just physically, but mentally. Reminds him of what he lost. Reminds him he's just a pawn for Sidious. It could be a brutal battle, and it might leave both of them shaken. This isn't just about two warriors fighting. Shadow Lord could be about Maul's final play, Crimson Dawn going to war with the Empire. In that case, a clash with Vader is inevitable. Now, Maul could be a real threat, not just a ghost from the past, and if Vader underestimates him, even for a second, Maul could use it to slip away and keep his plans alive. And that makes him dangerous. That makes him worthy of surviving. And finally, what if we never even see the full fight? What if Shadow Lord plays with the idea that this duel might, have happened already, but it's left as a myth? Maybe a, smuggler swears they saw Maul escape Vader. Maybe someone in the underworld whispers about the day Crimson Dawn clashed with the Dark Lord. It keeps the mystique alive, it fuels Maul's legacy, and it lets the story breathe without locking anything in too tightly. So what do you think? Is Lucasfilm really about to give us a Maul versus Vader? Could Maul actually survive a fight with the most feared Sith in the galaxy? Or is Shadow Lord setting up something even deeper, as we've seen Darth Talon get incorporated into all of this? Drop your theories in the comment section, guys. And if you're as hyped about this series as I am, smash that like button, hit that subscribe, and ring for the bell for more Star Wars breakdowns just like this. Until next time, may the Sith be with you. Catch you guys in the next episode.